Good morning, sunshine. So I'm going to my last bio class of the term. I'm running a bit late. I'm gonna go get some food. False alarm. We actually have class tomorrow too. Okay, so today is the actual last day of class, and I have all three of my classes today. And I'm going to my first one. Starts in less than 5 minutes, and I just left my dorm, so yeet. And now I'm going to my last class of the day, which is bio, which was supposed to end yesterday, but did not end yesterday. So I'm going to that right now. It's my last class of the term, and let's see how it goes.
Pretty good. All right, counter current flow. Cross current flow is pretty good.
Just got done with all my classes for this term, but now it's time to study. So finals week officially just started today. I don't have finals today, I have finals tomorrow, but the stress is real now. Yeah, we're in a study room now. We booked this room for 6 hours, which is a little bit of an overkill.
It would be so good if it's so quick. Like, I don't even... I'm a sucker for you.
Good morning. Except it doesn't look anything like morning right now because it's actually 5 a.m., like 5:30 a.m. And I'm going back to the library because I'm super bad at budgeting time and have not studied for this one final I have at noon. So I'm trying to see if the last couple of hours, see if I can cram in some studying. And also, daylight savings was yesterday, which means I got 1 hour less of sleep and I'm not happy about that. This is really dumb. It decided to start snowing again after like a month of not snowing. And I'm off to my first exam. Feeling mediocre about this one, but we'll see how it goes. Just finished my first exam, still have one left, which is in 2 days. Going back to the library to study for the exam in 2 days. And I will probably catch you later. Being the very lazy person I am, I kept this board like this the entire term, and it's only ever true today because I have less than a day until break. So the thing is, right, when you're an international student, you can't get all your books like at home. You have to get them all before you leave for the break. And so this is what I'm doing today. Okay, so I just started packing, even though I'm not even leaving today, because the way that I booked my flight is super tight with like my exams and my bus schedule. So I have to finish my packing like right now, so I have enough time to like make it to my bus and make it to the airport. Good morning, you guys. It's me back again with I'm up in hours that people should not be up. I'm going to my last final. Today's the day, guys. So I have this final from 9 to 11, and my bus is at 11:40, and then my bus gets there at 2:40ish, and my plane's at 4:45. So we'll see if I can make it. I just finished that exam. I went okay, I guess. It was super well. I was like super clutched for time. But right now I'm trying to hustle as fast. Can't even talk. Hustle as fast as I can, which is why I'm super out of breath. Back to the dorm, the bus, and on the plane. But oh my god, it's gonna be a long day. Hey, what's up? Hello, it's March 14th at 2 p.m. I've just finished my term, and as you can see, I'm not at Dartmouth anymore. I'm extremely exhausted, not just from jet lag, but also from just going through this term. So without further ado, let's recap the term. I think the consensus for this term is that it's just been a complete sucker punch, and I don't know if it's because we're over the initial adrenaline of college, or if it's because of the winter, or it's just like the classes we took were too hard, but it's been super hard to work through this term. 18F was so optimistic, but 19W has just been a new low for me, and I'm so glad that it's over. The term started off strong, mostly because it wasn't like completely new anymore, so there was a sense of familiarity and certainty that I really liked. Like you walk around and you actually see people that you know, and they're not all just strangers, and you're not like just thrown into a new environment. And we got like most of the routine down already, so it was like really nice coming back, especially after a 5-week break. So we were all like nice and like refreshed and ready to start the new term. But the thing with a 10-week term is that the speed really is an issue, and everything just piles on top of each other, and it just really gets to you. And it's not like we hate what we're doing, it's just we don't really have time to like sit down and enjoy what we're doing in school, or like sit down and actually absorb everything without lagging behind. And at least in high school for me, I'm used to taking the same courses all year, but now it's only spring break and I've already taken 6 individual classes and finished the finals for them. And it's crazy to think that like in the next week, it's gonna be the last term of the year, and I'm going to be finishing another 3 new classes that I've never seen before, from reading the syllabi on the first day to taking the finals, because there's just so much information. It's like full-length periods crushed down into 10 weeks. In terms of education, again, this term Dartmouth is top in undergraduate teaching for a reason, and the professors I've had so far for both terms have been super wonderful, and they clearly know the information, and not just that, they like really want to help you, and they understand that Dartmouth students like really want to succeed and really want to do better, so they try to like accommodate all these needs. You can really tell that they love teaching, because I've had emails from professors at like early hours in the morning because they finished grading, or they like really wanted to clarify this concept before lecture. And like my bio professor, he attended every single lab period for like all the different labs this term, so that's over 20 hours of extra work in addition to normal lectures, so you can just really see how passionate they are about their subject and about the students. Academically, I've been really challenged, which makes sense because it is college, and I've definitely been learning new stuff, even if it's just memorizing like trivial body anatomy for this term for the final. Socially, on the other hand, is a taxing venture because Dartmouth is in the middle of nowhere and there's no sugarcoating that. I don't have a car, nor can I drive one, so it's just been constant Dartmouth for the 2.5 months that I'm there. And the location issue like really got to me this term because when it's snowy and it's icy and sunsets at like 4 p.m, it gets really depressing really quick, and you just really want to just get out and get some fresh air for a while. There is a little bit of like town life, and going to town is good, but at the same time, all you really can do is eat or shop at CVS, which gets boring really quick. So there was a lot of drama this term, which I won't get into, but it just made me like really want to have an opportunity to have like a change of scenery once in a while. I'm also not from a place with a lot of ice or snow, so 19W is my first experience of real winter, and I have to say that I expected it to be a lot worse because I expected a lot of like aggressive snowing, which didn't really happen. It snowed for like a couple of days, and it mostly snowed at night, which didn't really impact me. And I also realized that I would take snow over ice any day because ice is just impossible to move on. The thing with the cold is that it made it really annoying to be outside because your face just starts freezing after a couple seconds outside, so I just spent most of my time indoors. Overall, I'd say that after completing a winter term here, I would not say that it's my favorite experience, but it's definitely manageable. Also, everyone is suffering through the same thing, so there's a commonality, whether it's hating that the school isn't cancelled on really strong snow days or just watching each other slip because that's just how we roll here. Plus, winter term is also supposed to be the shortest term, so there's absolutely no complaints here. With that being said, I would definitely not consider 19W a high for me at all, but I've met so many new cool people from my classes, and somehow we've made it through. I'm really glad it's over and that we have a break for me to like recuperate, and I really hope that 19S goes more smoothly. It's amazing to think that like 2/3 of my freshman year is already over and that I'm almost gonna be a sophomore, because that's absolutely crazy. So thanks to you guys for staying with me through these ups and downs. Thanks for your support throughout the term, and I'll see you next time.